talked a lot about why to hand express, but I'll show you how. To hand express, it's 3 easy steps. You're going to press back into the muscle, compress your fingers together, and then relax. Again, press back into the muscle, compress your fingers together, and relax. The biggest thing with hand expression is where to press your fingers against the breast. What I want you to do is make a C with your hand using your middle finger and your thumb. You're gonna place your fingers using the tips of your fingers right on the border, almost right behind the areola. You don't wanna be pressing here and you don't wanna be way back here. So almost right on the border, just behind the areola. I like to use these Band-Aids as markers on where to put your hands. When you are hand expressing, you want to move your hands around the areola so that you get different areas on the ducts in your breast. When you're hand expressing, make sure you have a spoon at the ready, because if you hand express the right way, you're gonna have drips of colostrum dripping right out. So I usually place the spoon right below the nipple so that you can catch any drips coming out. Just make sure you're not scraping your nipple, because that'll make you really, really sore. When you press back into the muscle, you wanna make sure, again, that you're behind the areola and that you're just pressing your hand. Sometimes I see people pulling the skin back, but think about a straw. If you bite down on a straw or compress it too small, you're gonna get smaller flow. Same thing with the breast. There are little ducts in there that are round. So if you pull back, it's gonna compress them like you would a straw and reduce the amount of flow coming out. So making that really nice C shape with your hand, using the tips of your fingers, placing your hand onto the border of the areola just behind it, pressing back into the muscle, compressing your fingers together, and relaxing. And when you do compress, you're going to feel like a little ball or like a little knot behind the areola, and you want to squeeze this. Hand expression should not be painful. So if it is painful when you're compressing, then try to move your fingers around in a different direction, or maybe try squeezing a little bit less firmly. If you're not getting much colostrum out, maybe have your partner try to compress the breast. Sometimes that's a little more efficient. Something else I often see people doing is they'll be compressing right on the nipple. This is not going to get any colostrum out. Same thing if your hands are off-centered like this, you're not gonna get any colostrum out. So make sure that they're exactly equidistant behind the areola, and you should be successful.